Okay, and welcome everyone to a new Wi-Fi league I am in. It is called the EDC. I was invited by Mr. Fistier Doom to participate in this season's Wi-Fi league or Wi-Fi division. Today we will be fighting Indomitable Will for our week 1 matchup. And I'm going to go over a team of it and then we'll get into the match. So first we have Terra King Gambit. So we do have Terra King Gambit, which is pretty crazy. We're rocking Terra Dragon this time. So Dragon, because we resist all of Overpawn's moves, and Thunderclap is neutral, so it will be less incentivized to go for it. Our moves are, one sec, let me, though. What the fuck, my bad guys, alright here. Our moves are Sucker Punch, Swords Dance, Iron Hit, and Terra Blast. Pretty self-explanatory. Next we have Crocodile, so this is probably a surprise to many people, but Crocodile is here for a very specific set that I think could be really good to me, and that's the HAZARDOUS. If it runs like a subset or a sub-bulk up set, it could probably beat up my the rest of my team pretty easily, so that's why Crocodile is here, just to prevent that from happening. So we have Will, Slack Off, Lane Forward, and Roar. Of course, Max Defense, Saviolite. This is also like a decent Ogerpon answer. Of course, if it has knockoff, then I can't rely on this as a reliable answer. Next, we have Indomitable. So they do have a Terra Greninja, but I don't think they're going to Terra it. But just in case they do want to bring like Specs Grin, we do have AV, Max Def, Max HP, Indomitable, Flip Turn, Miracle, Octave, Luring Voice. Luring Voice just hits it for damage. Flip Turn, Dementum. Miracle for in case it wants to turn into like a grass type or something, I'm not sure. Aquazet for priority. Pretty standard. Next we have Screamtail, so we're rocking Wish, Protect, Encore, Parasong. This is basically for the Raging Bolt, so Encore is to lock into CM. Parasong is to token 9 to 3 turns. Wish, Protect is pretty standard. Next we have Gliscor, so running a Toxic, Protect, Earthquake, and T-Spike set. So their team is pretty weak to T-Spike, I think. I don't think Muck comes. If it does, I'll be surprised. But if Muck doesn't come, the T-Spike can be really threatening for them. Of course, they have Protect and Toxic Manual in case they want to bring like a bulk up Zapdos set that doesn't have sub. If it doesn't have sub, then I can Toxic it. If it does have sub, then I know it's probably not knockoff. Then I can rely on Crocodile. And then Earthquake for just reliable move to hit stuff. And then last we have Brambleghast, so this is Max HP, Max Defense with Yacha Berry. So we live +2 Ice Punch from Ursaluna, which I anticipate they bring. I don't think they bring Fire Punch, I think it's Ice Punch instead. So we're Strength Stat, Raspin, Grassland, and Poltergeist. Grassland just hits Ursaluna without having to rely on Power Whip. Poltergeist hits everything else. Strength Stat for recovery, Raspin for removal, and Diancie. And yeah, that's the team. So I think we're ready here, so I'll let my opponent know, and then we can get into the match. Sorry for running a post-com here instead of the actual in-game audio. I accidentally fucked up the in-game audio. It was way too loud, so we're going to be running a post-com this time. So I lead Gliscor into his Zapdos Galar. Here I want to scout on his knockoff potentially, so I go for Protect. And as you can see, he does have knockoff and does go for it. So we are able to get the poison off successfully. So here I go for a T-Spike on his switch. So I figured that if he's going for knockoff instead of bulk up or sub, he probably is a Scarf or Band set. So T-Spike is pretty safe here. And here he's going, I think he's going to make a switch into Mesprit, I believe. Yep, he makes a switch into Mesprit. I think here I want to scout if he has Ice Beam or not. So I will be making a switch into my King Gambit. I don't mind him giving up rocks because I can spin later at Brambleghast. Oh, and the Pokemon brought, yeah, he brought Raging Bolt, it was Terra Water, Greninja, it was Terra Dark, Ogerpon Heart Flame, Mesprit, Fortress, and Zapdos Galar. So no Ursaluna, which was really useless actually, because Ursaluna was a pretty big threat. So he goes for rocks as I go to King Gambit. That's fine. I decide to pop off my Terra here. To scout the potential Focus Blast on Mesprit, and so that I can switch into Ogerpon Heart Flame later. So I'm able to get a Terra off. He goes for Thunder Wave, but he actually misses, which is pretty big for us. But it didn't matter in the end, but that's pretty annoying regardless. So we're able to get some good chip on this. During run damage, he is like max HP, max defense. So I make the switch into Glide Score here, but in hindsight, this is probably a pretty risky play in case he does have Ice Beam. But yeah, so in hindsight, I probably shouldn't have made this play, but this is what it is. So I think I go Glide Score here. Here I'm contemplating if he has Ice Beam or not. I was trying to calculate see if non-invested kills. I don't think it does, but at the time I was running the calcs. So I take rocks damage, he goes for U-turn. That's no problem. I basically heal all that back with poison heal. So here he goes back into Zapdos Galar. So at this point I think I go for a Toxic. Yeah, I go for a Toxic here just to put this on a timer because he had 3 Pokemon immune to T-Spikes on his team, and that's Zapdos, Fortress, and the Mesprit. So putting Zapdos on a timer will be really good for us. So I'm able to get a Toxic off. He collects Brave Bird, does not do much. I go for Protect and basically heal all the damage back. So here I decided to go for another T-Spike just to get the layers up so that stuff like Raging Bolt will die faster. As he goes for another Brave Bird, I believe. So yeah, Brave Bird is not doing like nearly enough. So he's very clearly a Scarf set. But yeah, I'm able to get the second layer T-Spike. Fortress can't spin him away because I have Bramble Gas and he's taking a lot of Poison Chip. So here I just go for Protect. Just to slow them down even more. Here I try to go for a double Protect, I believe. But I don't think I can get it, but it's no problem. Yeah, so here I have to go for double Protect. I can't switch into this anymore. I don't have any Pokemon to switch into this, but yeah, I don't get double Protect, but the Zapdos Galar goes down, which is a huge threat. Here he goes into Mesprit again, so I think I go for the Protect. Yeah, I go for Protect again. See, he has Psychic Noise. Here I take a bit just to calculate Psychic Noise's damage to see if he kills Geyser from here. So it doesn't, even if he's like max special attack, it doesn't kill. So I'm free to get off a Toxic on this, which is huge because I need to will this down for, since it's immune to T-Spike. So it hits me Psychic Noise, that's fine. Life Scar basically did his job. It was just here for the Zapdos and getting the T-Spikes up. So I just go for Protect, get more Toxic damage on this. Yep, goes for Psychic Noise. Here I make a switch into Screen Tail, I believe, since I eat Psychic Noise pretty well. Yeah, I go to Screen Tail here, yeah, and I'm able to eat like any hit he throws at me. Yeah, we take rocks, that's fine. We can spin away with Bramble Gas later. Psychic Noise comes out, does nothing. As he slowly takes more poison damage. Here I go for Protect just to scout what he wants to do. He wants to Thunder Wave. He goes Hard Fortress, that's fine. I still need to make sure his T-Spikes are up for the Raging Bolt, so I decided to make a switch into Bramble Gas. Even if he does have Ice Spinner, I do have the Yache Berry, so it won't do too much. So I take rocks, yeah, it goes Volt Twitch, that's fine. As he goes into, I think Greninja or Ogremon, yeah. As he goes into Ogremon here. Here I think I make a switch into Crocodile. Yeah, I go into Crocodile here. So even though rocks are up, because I have the Eviolite, Ogerpon won't be doing like very much damage to us. So I decided to just make the switch into Crocodile despite knowing the rocks are up. I also want to conserve HP on King Gambit in case that Raging Bolts. And Crocodile is really only here for the Ogerpon, so yeah, this will go into this guy here. He takes more poison damage. Here I just launched a Flamethrower off. Goes for Knockoff. Knocks our Eviolite, but that's fine. We still like wall this. We still wall this because we eat both his stabs. He goes for Ivy Cudgel. Doesn't kill us. It's actually a critical hit. So I'm surprised it would, but yeah, that was a critical hit on non-Eviolite Crocodile there. So yeah, we're able to recover back all our HP as he dies to poison damage. So that's another one down. Here he goes into Greninja, I believe. Yeah, here comes the Greninja. So this is one of the Terra Captains, is Terra Dark. So here I just make the hard switch into Aloe because AV Aloe should eat like any hit he throws at me. As he does go for the Terra here. So so this one he's probably specs. Figure he's probably specs, but specs Dark Pulse is not two-shot us. It's not. Terra Dark's specs Greninja does not two-shot. So here we just go for a flip turn here. I can't mirror code Dark type, so I just go for a flip turn. I don't get flinched, so that's good. I'm able to go into Scream Tail now. Scream Tail also takes a hit pretty well, so we're able to go into Scream Tail, rack up more toxic damage on this. Yeah, here I'm just like running the calcs on the Scream Tail just to make sure I live. Yeah, I think I was constantly going to like King Gambit, but I don't think I killed from this range. Yeah, here I go Scream Tail here. I'm probably just gonna go for a Protect here. Have to go for a Protect as he racks some more poison damage. Plus Dark Pulse. I think it is Battle Bond. I think it is. I don't know how Protein works with Terrestrialization, but I'm pretty sure it's Battle Bond Grin. Here I just go for a Wish on his Dark Pulse. So I guess he gets a crit on me, so yeah, crit me twice, but no flinch, which is good for us. As Greninja slowly dies to poison. Here I'm just gonna Protect. He switches into Fortress again, but I'm able to get HP back on Screen Tail to basically full. Here I just make a switch back into Brown Gas because I still need the T-Spike for the Raging Bull in the back. So I decided to make the switch. It makes a good play, it goes to another Volt Switch here. So he's slowly whittling down the Brown Gas, but that's fine. So here he goes into back in the Grin, so he's still taking poison damage, so next turn he will guarantee die, so I'm able to go back into Screen Tail and eat the Dark Pulse, no problem. Yeah, take rocks. The rocks are annoying, but as you see here, Dark Pulse is not doing nearly enough to Screen Tail, who is max Spadef. So Greninja dies. So only threat left now basically is the Raging Bolt. So as long as I keep the Toxic Spikes up and Screen Tail alive, I should be able to deal with it no problem. So he goes back to Fortress. I go back into Brown Gas. No, I go for Protect. I go for Protect here. Right, I remember now. I go for Protect to scout what he was going for. It goes for Volt Switch. So here I actually encore him into Volt Switch so that he's forced to switch into either Raging Bolt or Mesprit, both of whom are going to get poisoned or already poisoned. So he's forced to go for Volt Switch here. Goes into I think Raging Bolt. So Raging Bolt's poisoned now. So what that means is that I don't really care if Fortress gets the spin off anymore because I already got everyone poisoned. So we see his booster special attack, but he can't tear this actually because he already teared Ninja. So I'm just free to click Protect here. As he goes for CM, that's fine. As I'm able to just encore this into CM. Yeah, he's going to slowly die to toxic damage here. Yeah, I'm using a very evil strat this week, unfortunately. Yeah, he goes to Thunderclap, fails. Gets encored into Thunderclap. Yeah, this is a pretty, I feel pretty bad about doing this to my opponent, but, you know, gotta do what you gotta do to win, right? So, here he makes a switch because he can't do anything. Goes back into Fortress as they go for a Parasong. So, Fortress, at this point, I think I just go back into Remogast. You know, it doesn't really matter if he gets the spin off or not. Yeah, so I make the switch back into Remogast. As he does go for the spin this time. Here I go for the I'll go for the spin, right? I'm going for a spin to get rid of the rocks so that I can stop taking the stealth rock damage. So finally get the rocks off my field. It goes for Volt Switch back into the I think the Raging Bolt. Yeah, it goes back into Raging Bolt. Takes some poison damage. I'm able to just really switch into Screen Tail here. Yeah, I'm able to go back to Screen Tail. Dragon Pulse does nothing. And takes more poison damage. Yeah, this is definitely not a very fun game for my opponent. So yeah, I apologize to my opponent for this. But you know, gotta do what you gotta do to win, right? Yeah, so yeah, him not bringing the muck was like really huge for us because he didn't have any way to get rid of the T-Spikes. Yeah, and we'll just stall him out with Screen Tail. Screen Tail basically just like walls his entire team at this point. So at this point, I just make the switch back into. I think I just go into Crocklord here. Yeah, I go to Crocklord because it doesn't really matter if he gets the spin off, presses nothing, get the wish back. Sierra just go for Flame 4, knock the Fortress out. There's not much it can do. Here he goes into the Mesprit, I believe. Yep. I'll just click. He can't Oko me, so I just go for Flame 4 here. Second noise, it does a good chunk. We go for Flame 4, knock him into Toxic range, and now it's only just a Raging Bolt. And we're able to pretty easily stall us out without our poison damage or Repair Song. And that is our week 1 game pretty much. So as we go back in the Screen Tail here, I think he reveals Terra Blast here, or no, Dragon Pulse. Yeah, immune, does nothing. Lefty Discovery Poison. Yeah, again, pretty evil strat we employed this week, but his team was just so offensive. I feel like I couldn't really bring any of my offensive mons here. Yeah, so he reveals Terra Blast. He doesn't even have like Thunderbolt Discharge, so he actually couldn't touch Screen Tail at all. So yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. Yeah, A's going to die to Parasong or Poison in 2 more turns as they go for Protect. Yeah, just trying to preserve the 6-0 here. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing Raging Bolt can do here, unfortunately for him. Yeah, as I just go for the Protect again. Yeah, unfortunately there's nothing he could have done here. Yeah, him not bringing the Muck was pivotal, and him not being Terra Poison on Ninja or Bolt pretty much sealed T-Spike, getting us the win here. So yeah, that is our week 1 game. So we were able to get the 6-0 win, and yeah. So thank you guys for watching this week's match, and yeah, I hope we got a good start to the season. Again, apologies to my opponent and Down with the Will for the basically bringing stall. I basically brought stall. So yeah, but you gotta do what you gotta do to win, right? So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys for next week's match, and yeah, thank you guys for watching.